Hey everyone, Tech here and welcome back to another brand new video. Now, of course, as you saw in the previous video that was uploaded to this channel, my very fancy little Christmas special, feel free to go and have another look at that if you haven't seen it already. We built this fancy little sleigh and just had it in the background of this. And today, because I'd never actually showed the full process of building it and how to do it, I am going to do just that in this video and I'm going to teach you how to build this. It's totally as if I didn't try to record this intro like twice. Anyway, let's go ahead, roll the intro card, and start building. Also, this is some of the stuff you'll need. You'll need gold blocks, terracotta, concrete, iron bars. Well, that's optional. You'll need some slabs, stairs, and blocks, fence gates. You'll also need carpet, wool, and some glowstone, which is just under here. And then we're going to make these just 9 blocks long, just a bit like that, and then a little curve up at the end. Now you can also make these out of yellow concrete, just in case you're doing this in a survival world where a lot of gold is going to be very hard to come by. Although, to be fair, if you know how to use piglin trading to your advantage, then this might not be a hassle for you. But you want to make a shape a bit like this. Basically, a bit like oversized Tetris, if you will. And then we're going to get our red concrete, and we're going to make just a bit of a line around here, go out 1 block over here, just to make the entire thing 11 blocks long and 5 blocks wide. Then we'll just go back to here, and then we'll also just put this little line in here. And then we also want to go 1 block out at the back, a bit like this. There we go. And then we'll just take out those center 3 because we'll be working with those later. In the meantime, fill the inside of this in with red wool for now, because that's going to be our floor, and hopefully if we can get this all looking good, it is going to be fantastic. Now while you're at it, so go and put your lights in here, because otherwise you won't be able to see a thing and it will just turn effectively into a giant mob spawner. So you have a pattern a bit like that. And then that is also where your red carpet is going to come into play, and that is going to go over the top of the red wall. Now I know what you're thinking, why did you put red wall there in the first place if you're going to put carpet over it anyway? Well, I totally didn't not think it through. And also while we're here, we'll go and put the planks in place just like that. So we're going to have some chests up here, shulker boxes here, and here. But that is just a bit later on in this tutorial. First, we'll need to just add some red concrete up around the edges like this, just around the back. There we go. And then we'll put these out by 2, block here, go around the back of this with some terracotta, just like so. Make sure there's a couple of blocks of clearance. Then we'll want to put this out at the front, around a bit like this. And we'll also need to put some terracotta around it like this too, just to make it look good. There we go. Doesn't look too bad, although about the only thing that I will do is just extend these out by 1 block this side, and extend the terracotta out by a block on each side too. Just so you have something that looks a bit like this, and as you can tell, we're not long into this tutorial and it's already taking shape. So what we're going to do is, because of the texture pack I use, I'm going to put lights around the back of this, and then we're also going to put them on the side from here all the way to here. Then I'm just going to go and do that on this side too. Hopefully I can line these all up right. Is that right? Should that be okay? Yep, looks about right to me. I'm also going to go and just replace the terracotta here and over here too, just to make it look good. And then we're going to switch to all of our wooden stuff, like our birch fence gate, which is going to go here and stay open, because, well, it's going to look like the little thing that you drive this whole sleigh with. Then we're going to put the slabs here, the block at the back, and then on top of that is going to be our spruce stairs, and that is going to act a bit like our seat. Because on the first one, all the way down here, I've got lively old Saint Nick himself just here. This was all done through command blocks and everything. But if you want to have a go at doing it yourself, go right ahead. Or if you want to pretend to be the Johnny Band himself and sit here and drive the sleigh, you might need to just do that. There you go, just make that a 4 block so you can stand here and actually see where you're going. But if you're using armor stands, make sure this is a half slab. Next up, of course, as you can see from my hotbar, is all of the chests. We're going to have a chest here and a chest here, trap chest here. We're going to have shulker boxes here, here and here, and we're also going to have them down here. As you can see, again, because of the texture pack I'm using, they look a bit like presents, which is actually really cool if you ask me. And then, of course, something's a bit off at the back, so we're going to go ahead and make these 4 blocks long and these 3 blocks long. We're going to go and put our terracotta over the tops of those here and here, and then we'll just correct this side as well. There we go. That is now all in place, and that is literally it. It is that simple to go and build this. Then, of course, a couple of little additions are if you make a reindeer that's probably a lot better than mine. Of course, that is this one. Of course, you'll need something to actually put to the back of the reindeer, and that is where, once again, the iron bars do come into play as Christmas lights too, just to make it look extra festive. Now, I know this is going up a couple of days after Christmas has happened, but, you know, I've got to keep the festive spirit around for a while because it's still the Christmas week. So, yay! Also, on the day of this upload, Christmas was a couple days ago, and hopefully my video for that should have gone out by now. So hopefully you've all enjoyed it, and the little bits of editing that I did for that, because I'm quite proud of it myself. And hopefully you had a fantastic Christmas too. But that is how you build the sleigh. So if you enjoyed it, feel free to go ahead and leave a like, because hey, it lets me know I like it, and that you want more stuff like this in the future. Now also, the custom texture pack that I'm using is from CurseForge, and it is the new default style Christmas texture pack, or words to that effect. It's got a really long title. Either way, I'll put a link to it in the description of this video so you can download it and go and try out this whole thing for yourself with the correct texture pack. However, with the normal texture pack, it does look okay. I just recommend removing all the iron bars from here, just because the iron bars don't look as good as they do here. Like I was saying, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and also, while you're at it, feel free to go ahead and press that notification bell and set it to all so you never miss an upload. And also, while you're at it, go ahead and leave a comment. I love to read your comments, and I try to reply to as many as I possibly can. And with all that said and done, thank you very, very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. So, thank you, and goodbye. I love how this texture pack makes everything look festive. It's fantastic.